And when you consider how these Edomites, so-called white people, got every piece of land that they own right now, they didn't do it. It wasn't given to them. There was no contract signed. They didn't buy it. They didn't ask permission or anything. They just came and took what they wanted.
Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 12. Woe to him that buildeth a town with blood.
Destruction to him that buildeth a town with blood. How did the white folks get America? Shedding the blood of the Native American Indians, our brothers and sisters. They would cut the babies out the stomach of our sisters and bash their heads against the stone. But the Most High got something prepared for them.
That's right. And established a city by iniquity.
None. They didn't get it righteously. They came here, they befriended our brothers. Our brothers taught them how to survive, what to eat, how to stay warm, and they went on and slaughtered them. Give me some. Give me some.
Verse 13. Behold, it is not of the Most High of hosts that the people shall labor in the very fire, and that the people shall weary themselves of very vanity.
Give me that Psalm 109. Start at 1.
Psalm chapter 109, verse 1. Hold not thy peace, O power of my praise, for thy mouth of the wicked and the mouth of the deceitful are open against me.
Every time you deal with your enemy, they give you some nice peaceful words, but behind they plotting against you. So the Most High, we telling the Most High, don't hold your peace. When it's time for that destruction to come, do what you got to do, Most High. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of being in this captivity.
Right.
You got to bust your behind day in and day out, work 2 or 3 jobs just to pay rent.
That's right.
This is just to make ends meet. And then you can't have the time you need to spend with your children to teach them right. You got the TV raising them. You got these wicked-ass teachers in school trying to teach your children about homosexuality. A man being a woman being a man. That's off. That's wrong. As my brother put out earlier, the Most High destroyed the whole town for that. Matter of fact, give me drop that up. Give me Genesis chapter 18 and verse. We gonna go into that. Because the same thing that happened with these homosexual gangs back in the past is happening right now again. They doing the same thing all over. They forcing it on you. It ain't like they dealing with people that want to live that lifestyle. They trying to recruit members, and that's wicked as hell. That's right. Give me that Genesis 18. Started stop at, give me Genesis 19 and 1.
Genesis chapter 19, verse 1. And there came 2 angels to Sodom at even, and Lot sat in the gate of Sodom. Lot seeing them rose up to meet them. And
so the Most High sent 2 angels to go meet up with Lot to warn him of the destruction that was about to come on the earth because the men wanted to be with the men.
And he bowed himself with his face toward the ground. And he said, Behold, now, my Lord, turn in, I pray you, into your servant's house, and tarry all night.
So Lot walked with the angels in, and he took care of them. Go to drop down to verse 4 for me, out.
Verse 4. But before they lay down, the men of the city, even the men of Sodom, compassed the house.
So these homosexuals surrounded this man's house. Keep on.
Compassed the house round, both old and young, all the people from every quarter.
So you got the old men, you got the young age, middle age, however you want to put it, all wrapped up in homosexuality, trying to force this on somebody.
Verse 5. And they called unto Lot and said unto him, Where are the men which came in to see thee this night?
See? And them men ain't come in for none of that. Go ahead.
Bring them out unto us, that we may know them.
So that's basically saying these men wanted Lot to bring the men that came out to visit them, the angels, so they can have sex with them. Now you tell me what the hell is wrong with you? You condoning this type of lifestyle, forcing it on people. The Most High gonna bring an unmerciful judgment on you and destroy you.
That's right.
And y'all people thinking, okay, well I've been living like this for so long, nothing happened to me. I'm gonna continue on doing this wicked evil deed for the rest of my life. No, it's a cut off to that.
Right.
Verse 6. And Lot went out at the door unto them, and shut the door after him, and said, I pray you, brother, do not so wickedly. Behold, now I have 2 daughters.
So check this out. So Lot even was going to offer these 2 daughters to these men to try to teach them the right way. A man was created to be with a woman was created to be with a man.
Right.
It shows the weakness as you as a man when you deal with another man, because that's not even the purpose you was created for.
Right.
And it shows weakness in you females too when you do that. You was made to deal with a man.
That's right.
Ain't no other way around it. All this sex changing now, I'm a man, I was a man, now I'm a woman. That's all.
Right.
You still a man.
Right.
Which have not known man. Let me, I pray you, bring them out unto you, and do ye to them as is good in your eyes. Only unto these men do nothing.
Done. So Lot was teaching them, like I just said, Lot was teaching these men what the purpose of a man and a woman is. You do with the woman the right way, what the Most High created it to be. Don't go ahead and go off and decide me with these men. And give me that. One second. And this is for all you people claiming that you've been doing these wicked lifestyles for so long and no judgment came upon you. Give me that.
Ecclesiasticus chapter 8, verse 11. Because sentence against an evil work
So because you don't get that judgment against the evil work,
is not executed speedily.
it don't come right away on to you.
Therefore, the hearts of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil.
So you don't want to change at all.
Right.
You want to keep living that wicked life.
Right.
And not just sodomy, killing your brothers, killing your sisters, men having babies with women and running off and leaving them.
Right.
And then we turn around and we beat each other down. And then you want to go mess with other nations, the Asians,
Right.
the Edomites, the Arabs. You want to mess with other nations.
Right.
But you don't treat them like that.
Right.
You so peaceful with them, you bow down, you kiss the crust off their toes.
That's right.
That's right.
Verse 12. Though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged.
So just because you keep committing those wicked acts and your days still be going on continuously, you think what?
Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them, not with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him.
Done. So us that know that we know these laws, statutes, commandments we supposed to be doing and we're not supposed to be doing, we know in that time of judgment, that's when it can come up on us.
Right.
The Most High gonna have our backs. You know, and whatever we gotta go through for that, because we do gotta go through trials and tribulations. It ain't an easy ride. The Most High ain't gonna just put the kingdom in your hands. You gotta be willing to sacrifice damn near your life. Excuse my language like that. Just to make it in this kingdom. The Most High ain't dealing with no suckers.
Right.
And I ain't saying you gotta come out here with a gun in your waist and busting caps and trying to kill people. But you gotta be thorough on everything you stand for.
Right.
And if it ain't thus saith the Lord, it's nothing, man.
That's right.
You trying to make it in this kingdom, you can't live this life, man. Yeah.
First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 1. Dare any of you having a matter against another go to the law before the unjust and not before the saints?
Done. So if we got any issues, we bring it before the Lord. And how we do that? We go through the law, statutes, and commandments. The instructions that was given to us. So we know how to deal with one another. If you got a problem with your brother, you're supposed to be able to pull your brother to the side and say, brother, look, man, I'm sorry, I apologize, I did such and such. And we're supposed to be able to smash it at the table.
That's right.
You know?
Right.
If it go further than that, then you going over.
Right.
Go down, drop down to verse.
First Corinthians chapter 6, verse 9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of power?
So if you ain't following these laws, you definitely unrighteous. Because the laws, statutes, and commandments will make you righteous, put you in that righteous seat. Keep on going.
Be not deceived.
And don't be deceived. Don't think because your day's prolonged and you doing your wickedness that you got a chance to make it in here. You will slide up in there. The Most High taking notes on everything you do. Give me that.
neither fornicators,
fornicators,
nor adulterers,
adulterers,
nor adulteresses, nor effeminate,
no effeminate. They go that homo thing again. It's all throughout the Bible. All throughout the Bible. You ain't getting around it for nothing. Keep going.
nor abusers of themselves with mankind.
And I don't even need to explain what abusing yourself with mankind is. Even nowadays, you got certain states in the U.S. now, they making illegal. What is it? It's called zoophilia. It's just bestiality. All they did was change the name, put a little spin on it, make it sound smoother, like it's okay now.
Right.
You can sleep with animals now in the U.S.
Right.
Verse 10, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of God.
So, right there, that go hand in hand with the laws. If you're doing these things, breaking the Most High laws, definitely, you're not going to inherit the kingdom of the Most High. You ain't going to buy no ticket. You ain't going to slide no plates of gold, whatever you think, and go to get up in there.
Right.
You got to be firm on this.
Right.
However, you do these laws, you get put to death.
Right.
Give me Deuteronomy 28. Because we messed up, we fell off as a nation, and we was on top. How many of y'all know we used to rule Europe? We used to rule Europe for 1,000 years.
That's
King
right.
James was a so-called Negro.
That's right.
All the rulership that came before him was Negroes too.
Right.
That was all us.
That's right.
This whole planet, we
That's
was on
right.
top. You even had people used to come see King Solomon to ask him questions, to challenge his knowledge and wisdom. They tell you that King Solomon was even famous for that. Not famous as a so-called modern day celebrity.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken diligently unto the voice of the Most High thy power,
So we would listen to the Most High,
to observe and to do all his commandments,
all his commandments,
which I commanded thee this day.
this day. And I ain't just talking about this day forth. I'm talking about way back when we first got these laws. Thousands of years ago when we got these laws.
That the Most High thy power will set thee on high above. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou shalt not hearken unto the voice of the Most High thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments and statutes, which I've commanded thee this day, that now these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So if something was going to happen to us if we didn't follow the laws of the Most High. It wasn't just no words being said. The Most High was firm in his word. It didn't happen right then and there when Moses gave that word to the Israelites through our ancestors. It happened later on. But read down.
Verse 16. Cursed shall thy be in the city.
Cursed shall thou be in the city. We don't own nothing around here. We don't own no CVS. We don't own no gas stations, no banks, no grocery stores. We don't own nothing. We got to go to everybody else in the city and in the country, no matter where you live on this planet, to get what we want. We couldn't even go to a place and get a loan. Can't even do that much. And if you do get that, then you prove for it, high interest rates, all that stuff.
Right.
So you basically struggle to pay back the things that you borrowed from somebody when you couldn't even afford to do it in the first place. So you put yourself in debt, and you can never own anything.
Cursed shall thy be in the field.
Picking cotton, tobacco, sugar cane. I know my ancestors was in them cane fields over in the West Indies. Hot out there, man, picking that sugar cane and not making a dime off of it. They even had a time where they would put a device around your mouth, so when you pick corn and other type of vegetables and fruits, you couldn't even eat it. Now tell me that ain't wicked.
Right.
And y'all still want to honor and love these Edomites, these so-called white folks.
Right.
What the hell is wrong with y'all Negroes?
Come on.
And we spent time in the neighborhoods trying to claim this hood and trying to claim that hood, hating each other, just by the side of looking at each other. We mug on me, I mug on you, we ready to shoot, bang, bang,
Did
hit each
you see
other.
that
Right.
penny?
Give me Deuteronomy
You see that
28,
penny?
54.
Don't count two back.
Yeah. That's the spirit the Most High put on this.
You see that little
Go
thing?
ahead, go read that for me.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 54.
That
So
little,
that the man that is tender amongst you
A young brother.
and very delicate,
that's burp.
and his eyes shall be evil towards his brother.
Gun.
That little
That's why we
circle.
can't stand each other. The Most High told us this is going to happen to us. We're in a terrible condition. Everybody trying to be the big man on top, crabs in the barrel. Don't nobody want to be brothers and link up and try to do something positive to help each other out. You see a sister down and out, you rather clown her to help her put herself up. You see a brother down and out, you rather clown him to help him out.
and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
We got the highest rate of single family homes. The highest rate of single family homes out here. You got other nations adopting our kids, especially white folks. I don't know if y'all watch the news or read the paper. You got white families adopting black kids just to murder them.
That's right.
Just to kill them. What's the purpose of that? And this white government, they won't even give us those kids. A stable Jake and Eve that's in his truth. They got this wisdom and knowledge of the Most High, following these commandments. They help build our nation up. But you give it to a devil Edomite to kill him. You had stories of Edomite men adopting young Jake children from as early as 9 years old to 15 years old, just so they can rape and molest them. What the hell is wrong with that? Drop down
Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shall thou serve thine enemy, which the Most High shall send against thee.
So the Most High did this to us.
And hunger, and thirst, and nakedness, and in want of all things.
So like I said, everything you want a loan, you want groceries, you want a car, you want land, anything you want out here. The Most High said He send our enemies against us, and we got to serve them just to get these things. And they ain't nice about it either. I don't know if y'all ever worked for a so-called white person, and they make the job sound so sweet. You got to do all this hard labor, and by the time you get paid, you're like, hold up, wait a minute. My dad damn near broke my back trying to work for you.
That's right.
And you tell me that's love. We got to start dealing with each other better than this, brothers and sisters. We got to see each other down and say, look, brother, don't smoke them rocks, brother. Look, man, here, come on, let's talk.
That's right.
What's the problem? How can I help you, brother?
Right.
I might not have money to help you. Maybe, matter of fact, I might have something at home, some shirts, some clothes, whatever. I can help you out that way.
Right.
Any way you can help your people.
Right.
But we quick to give everything else to other people out here. You see the homeless white man on the corner, you think that's God to you. You run up, oh, master, here go $20. Go ahead, get your stuff to eat.
Right.
Come on, man. We won't even do that to our own people. We walk past our people like they don't even exist.
That's right.
Guys, yeah. And if you know that person is off doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, they on drugs, they're alcoholics, what I do personally, I'll buy you something to eat, but I'm not going to give you the money because I want to be responsible for you destroying yourself, brother.
Landing back on what the brother was saying in the beginning when he was bringing it out, not to be the dead horse of homosexuality, but that sin of homosexuality is a very dangerous sin.
That's right.
Why? Because it's not more, lack of better words, more than the other sins. It's the only sin that's accepted out here. So it's abundant. Nobody's going to accept a child murderer. Nobody's going to accept a rape or anything.
Right.
Nobody's going to accept a thief or a cheater. But they will let a homosexual come in and teach these children you got out
Right.
or be a boss over you. And then if you don't accept this homosexual behavior, they will call you a victim. And now it's getting to a point nowadays where you can't even agree to disagree. If you don't agree with the homosexual lifestyle, they'll try to take your whole livelihood away. You know, I just want to bring out something in the book of Judges. Judges 19. Start at 22. And this is almost how serious I was first felt on our people too, on the tribe of Benjamin. When our brothers in the West Indies, this happened to a brother from the tribe of Benjamin. So it's just not a heathen problem. These spirits of wickedness and sin can come on us too, and affect us too, and get us to live off wickedly too, just like the heathen. Start at verse 13.
Judges chapter 19, verse 22. Now as they were making their hearts merry, behold, the men of the city, certain sons of Bayanah, beset the house round about, and beat at the doors, and spake to the master of the house, the old man, saying, Bring forth the man that came into thine house, that we may know him.
Now, just to bring out the backstory in this story, it was a brother Benjamin who went to another city who got married. He was going back to another city, but he didn't want to travel into the city of the heathens. So he thought he would be safe if he went into the city of his own people. But he did not know that his people was living wickedly. And just in the same instance of Sodom and Gomorrah, with Lot and the angels, an Israelite man.